concerning Russia and the United States, which are on my strict enemy, deadly enemy list. Apart from Poland, which obviously holds the top position, for I am the citizen of Poland. The 25th of May 2020 today, and the document has the stamp, which I cannot show you, but I can find some pictures. It would take me a lot of time. The 2nd of February 2017, Prokuratura Okręgowa w Krakowie, which is the prosecutor's office in Krakow. So this is a translation. This is a translation of the document I delivered, because I thought that, I don't know the legal procedure exactly, but from my Scientology I always confuse this word for some time. Anyway, on the basis of my Scientology rules, I thought that Mr. Medvedev and Mr. Obama should be informed about the allegations. So, and I also know that there are problems with translations of two kinds. First of all, there are problems concerning the competence of the translator, and secondly, there are problems concerning the intention. So in Poland, elsewhere probably too, if you have a translator, there's a huge problem, because the person can be mistranslating on purpose. So this is the document. Let me read it to you. The Polish legal system on translation, Krakow, the 29th of January 2017. Agnieszka Rojek, ulica Twardowskiego 57/4, 30347 Kraków. Prokuratura Okręgowa, ulica Mosiężna, tu. 3965 Krakow. So these are addresses. The name of the document is zawiadomienie o popełnieniu przestępstwa. This is the Polish category. Amounts to a notification about a committed crime. I am informing that the crime of murder, the unlawful killing with malice aforethought of another human in the premeditated state of mind, with an effect postponed in time, has been being committed against me by Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev. Article 148 and Article 5 of the Polish Criminal Code, Codex Karny. The case has a cosmic and historical context. It is a terrorist attack by the Illuminati. I believe Barack Obama appears to be the murderer. I have grounds to suspect Dmitry Medvedev to be one too, even though there is an impression he plays a different role. If the knowledge gained thanks to the confidential level access proves there had been other people behind the events, please inform me. I sensitize to a high possibility of case falsification by dishonest means, framing of other people into one's own guiltful deeds, and the possibility of generated mental disorders. Hidden. Uzasadnienie. The reasons and circumstances. In the second half of March 2016, I was lying in my bed at night when all of a sudden Ryana's heart was stamped onto mine, thus connecting our bodies. Initially, I did not realize the consequences. I had no idea what was going on. I felt sorry for her. I had a feeling she was a victim of show business. There were photos in which I could see her face beaten up. I did not know who had beaten her up. No, I cannot read it. And why. I did not know who had turned her into the whore in inverted commas. The show business world has a light attitude to sexuality. But Rihanna is a critical case. First, I viewed it as something happening in her life. I had an impression it was a sexual situation. I did not ask myself why she was connected to me. I liked her, so I gave her a bit of love from my heart. This is my heart chakra emanation. At the time it was not that polluted and devastated as it is today. The devastation is one of the defining constituents of the murder in progress. Damage to chakras kills. It is an expert knowledge. Mentally, I pulled a curtain over her. For unknown reasons I could feel sexual sensations on my body, but I had been being molested for a long time. There turned up a Boney M. singer, a black man. Then I spotted Maya Rostowska's presence. Initially I thought she turned up in peace. Still, soon after there appeared Alexandra Kisha too, and she is my deadly enemy. So I knew something was going wrong. My sacred space from the St. Mary's Basilica, where I escaped from the street because there had been a sexual aura connected to me, and there appeared a connection between my mouth and the penises of men in the street. I could not walk at all. I was in despair, was cut off. When I had a look at Rihanna's photos later on, there was a picture with the Barack Obama face showing through hers. I believe Barack Obama was having sex with Rihanna and caused an entanglement between us. It was the first definite step towards my death. I do not remember if that was the very day, probably it was, that I went to my mom's. I could hardly walk, I was crying. When I was walking through an Alma supermarket, my throat was hit with Mariusz Rakoczy's penis. I started crying even more. Then there turned up a man in front of me. I do not know if it was not Kenneth, an acquaintance from the advanced organization St. Hill, who was working on creating a conflict between me and Ron Macmillan, my love at the time, in 2001. I was in a horrible shock, so I only said, "Get lost," more rude in Polish, and escaped to my mom's. I was crying and screaming out of pain. On the 23rd of March I went to Urząd Pracy, an office for the unemployed. I could not bear being among people. I had a sexual aura. There were connections between me and the man present there appearing. I thought I would go insane. On my way home, near Leviathan, I was raped through a placement of Barack Obama's penis into my mouth cavity. I could see a Dmitry Medvedev smile in the face of a passerby. On the day of Andrzej Duda's meeting with Barack Obama in the USA, I was raped on a bus line 124 or 424. I was crying, leaning my head against the window. In my mouth cavity there was an oral sex rape taking place, probably through a merger, by which I mean creating an overlapping of two persons' bodies. I had an impression it was Dmitry Medvedev. Later I discovered there was a connection between my mouth and Jarosław Kaczyński's penis. In the evening, I saw a photo of Barack Obama and Andrzej Duda. Obama had a broad smile, Duda a virginal blush. He looked like me. It is difficult for me to establish what happened, but to all appearances Barack Obama took control over Andrzej Duda and Dmitry Medvedev over Jarosław Kaczyński. Sometime later there appeared a physical manifestation of what happened in the Alma supermarket. A thunderbolt hit the Empire State Building. And here in brackets http column /www.bing.com/videos/search?q equals Empire plus State plus Building plus Thunderbolt and view equals detail and mid MID equals 332A9EA1658FF 48A43C 5332A9 EA1658FF 48A 43C5 and that is the symbol for and form equals Vire, VIRE. And apart from the Q Empire State Building Thunderbolt view detail mid lowercase and the rest of letters capital letters. I am a virgin. I never give oral sex. Currently I am merged with Rihanna. The purpose is my death. I am being killed every day. An analogous crime may have been being committed against my mother, Barbara Urbanek. I kindly request you to take Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev to an international court of justice and carry out the process aimed at judgment and verdict on the basis of changes of murder, on the basis of charges of murder through a planned intensification of torture with the effect postponed in time, and for removing of all elements of the pre-planned devastation so that the murder of the innocent person, Agnieszka Rojek, born on the 27th of September 1974 in Krakow, the Virgin, would be prevented from happening. I am asking for the highest penalty for the murderers, that is life imprisonment. They are proud of themselves. They have no sense of guilt. They are deprived of the moral sense. I am also asking you for an investigation into Maya Rostowska's participation, identifying a grey eminence, lending her empowerment, including Chinese elites, checking connections between the attack and the Smolensk catastrophe, diagnosing the situation of David S. Cohen, the CIA Deputy Director, as a possible victim of Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev, and other cases interconnected, therein an identification of people apparently acting independently, actually incapacitated at the unconscious level. The key can be the list of people attacking me, also through falsifying my identity, including the members of the Church of Scientology. For instance, Mathilde, my EPF senior in 2002-2003, may be being steered by the former French Minister of Foreign Affairs, Radek Sikorski's friend. There may be criminal agreements with Max Gibney's, with Alex Gibney, Julian Assange, The Anonymous, Richard Dawkins Foundation, Stephen Hawking, Metallica, and other parties. That's all. Agnieszka, Beata Magdalena Roy. Excuse me, actually there is more evidence. Please get the monitoring records from the Alma supermarket, Pilotów Street, around the 15th of March, noon or afternoon hours, the day of Cardinal Dziwisz's conference on TV, and from the bus lines 124 or 424 in the area of Podvale Street from Barbican to Bagatella Theater on the day of Andrzej Duda's meeting with Barack Obama in the USA. My attempt at clearing up the conflict situation with the USA. http://vimeo.com/189896145. Please get the record of my phone conversation with the USA from the 1st of October 2016 and confront it with me to check if the record has been replaced or manipulated. The content of my message to the NSA sent to correct the data in the hope of stopping the murder. My recording for the NSA sent together with a request for help by registered mail on the 10th of October 2016. https://vimeo.com/1871429994. Please get the received mail and verify the content with me to establish if it has not been replaced. The record of the message recorded by me yesterday on the CIA answering machine to verify the content. My pictures from the 4th of July 2016. https://vimeo.com/173378618. My pictures from the 5th and 6th of December 2015. Vimeo.com/156242449. Of course, Vimeo.com, the beginning of the address. My correction of the published reading of the Nostradamus illustrations. https://vimeo.com/147050455. Now that's all.